Yeah, almost a whole year of
Should we sing them a song?
podcasting.
Jingle.
Jingle bells, Haley smells, Andy did a fart. I sing that to Grace. I'll be like, Mummy smells, Harry did a fart. Fuck, she thinks it's hilarious. She's like, do it again. And then I'm like, Grace smells.
All right, ready? You start.
Okay. Welcome to episode number 11. Today we're going to be looking at how you can navigate the holiday season, get through with hopefully maintaining some level of activity, and then things you can do to come back and make life a little bit easier for yourself. So I'm Ben, this is Haley,
Yeah.
and we've almost done a whole year of podcasts now.
Yep, nearly the end of 2024, which is crazy, but good.
Yeah, it's gone quick.
Yeah, it has
Excited
come
for a
quick.
break.
Yeah, excited for a break. Excited to do some summer things.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
coming. It's good. Awesome. Well, yeah, that's what we're going to be talking about. We'll start with our monthly recap, though. We've had a massive few weeks. I was just doing the January newsletter before, and there was a lot that's gone on in the last week, I feel like. So last week we had the Soul Rebel Games, which was awesome. How do you feel that went?
Yeah, I thought it was really cool. It was, the turnaround from deciding to do it,
Yeah.
having the idea, deciding to do it, going with it, and then all the prep work and then getting through it. It was a bit of a whirlwind, but the idea behind it, I think, is what really played out. And the coolest part for me was seeing the different podium winners and people up there who had never experienced that, and
they didn't expect it so much.
yeah, and even though it's just a little in-house thing, and not every member's doing every workout, it was really rewarding for them, and it was a lot of fun for us as coaches to be a part of and see.
I think everyone had a heap of fun. It was such a good, I think we did a good job running it at that time and leading it into the Saturday. It was just good vibes in the gym, and everyone, nobody took it too seriously, but everyone, took it serious enough. They all tried hard. Everyone did the level that worked well for them, and I honestly think everyone got something out of it. So it was pretty cool to see, and it was cool to see different members, be able to show their strengths in certain workouts, and it was really awesome. I liked it, and then the fact we did the throwdown on the Saturday morning and we did the podium, that was pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it all worked really well for the most part, and a heap of members, did new things as well, whether it was doing pull-ups for the first time in a workout or a bar muscle up for the first time, doing a dumbbell weight they'd never done, getting a PB on the bench press or the power clean, and there was also some good close
Running.
battles in there as well
A lot of
between
people ran for the first time in a long time. That was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, the battles were good too. It was just awesome. I think it was fun, seeing it, everyone do the workouts in, their own separate classes where they're not really thinking about what everybody else is doing. It also would be, I think that's cool on one part. It would be cool to then, run some sort of competition where you get to put those people up against each other. Because, I was putting in the scores for the strength test, the event 2, and it was pretty crazy, especially for, I think the Bravo girls were the closest out of everyone. I literally punched in 92, 90, 91, 93, all in a row. And if you were, all those people did the workout in completely different classes, so they didn't know where everyone else was. But say you had everyone next to each other, it would have been interesting to see what would have happened then, if people were trying to push themselves that little bit further, and it would have been cool to see. But maybe next time we'll do something more along those lines, or
Yeah, I think I haven't done a complete review reflection of it, but I already had some ideas prior and have thought about it a little bit. So I think number one, I'm pretty confident we'll definitely do it again. What time of year, I'm not sure. But in terms of the format, I think we'll draw on what we did, and then potentially what we'll do is we might spread it out a little bit more, get an extra test in there, but maybe finish on a Saturday morning, like when classes would normally be on.
Or do like a final.
And get like
That'd be cool.
everyone through like a one longer or a 2-part workout or something where we can, have the leaderboard and then, group those people into heats or something and
Yeah, that would
get
be cool.
everyone together for one final little showdown. So I think, that might be how it plays out if we do it, and we'll get a bit of what you're talking about, like actual races
Yeah.
going on in the workouts. So
I think it would be really cool, and I think that that's like another level on top of like lots of people tried like a competition sort of thing for the first time in the Soul Rebel Games, and then the next step would be like actually competing against people like right next to you. So yeah, it was cool though. And then our Christmas party on Saturday was like the best one. In the morning, it was like the best one we've ever had, at least for. I think this was like my 4th Christmas party I've had with Soul Rebel, and like that was pretty fun.
yeah, that was really good. Like
Yeah.
massive turnout, but then also
The costumes
everyone was
were
into
just-
it. People did really,
Yeah.
good costumes.
Everyone was like, it just made me like think about our community and how everyone, nobody's afraid to just be kind of stupid and dress up, and not like nobody's worrying about what anyone else is thinking about them. They're just ready to come and have fun, and it was just so cool. Like, yeah, I loved it. It was good.
Yeah, it flowed well. Like we got through what we wanted. People got to, still get some good fitness in.
We had
And
a dance party in the
Yeah,
middle.
dance party. The tire flips were cool. I liked watching people doing the tire flips and the synchro stuff. Was a bit of fun. So, yeah, I agree. It was our best one yet.
Yeah,
And
if
then
any-
the evening was good too.
Yeah, the evening was good. I think it was interesting. Like, it was definitely different to some of our others. It was just so loud. Like, it was, yeah.
You were either really into the band or not at all.
Yeah, so basically if you weren't there, like, it was awesome. Like, we had the whole balcony to ourselves, but the Missing Gorilla at 9 p.m, they had, like, a Christmas 80s concert happening. And, like, the balcony was, like, pretty much on the stage. Like, it was
Yeah.
loud. It was really loud. But, yeah, I went home, got in bed, and my ears were just ringing.
I think if you were drinking, it wasn't as bad, but
Yeah.
you were
No, I
sober
was
Sally,
sober,
so you were
I was like, this
hearing
is
the whole thing.
hectic. But anyway, that was fun. If anyone wants some back info on the Barbies festival, just because it was very random. So basically, Ben was like brewing up that idea like for 2 weeks before the Christmas party. He comes to me and he's like, "Hayley, I've got this great idea." I was like, "Okay, sure." He's like, "We'll have like, I reckon I'll set up boxes and we'll put plates on them, make them like decks, and then I'll be like, I'll put a song and I'll be like, all right, Hayley, show them some moves." And pretty much, I don't know, it's just funny because Ben just loved it.
Yeah. Well, look, we did
Oh, wait,
2
yeah,
years.
yeah.
2 years ago, we did
did a dance.
coaches dance for
That was
those that
funny.
weren't there. So we made Andy and Katie and Marissa learn this dance to, what was the song? It was
Staying Alive.
Staying Alive.
It was very funny. We practiced that like every week for like 3 weeks, sending videos back and forth.
And we were still massively out of sync. But the point is that it's just about having a laugh
Yeah.
and like doing something different. Some people really embrace it, and for others, it's like getting out of their comfort zone. But at the end of the day, it is just about having a laugh and doing
And just
something
everyone
different.
being together and like,
Yeah.
it's just fun. Like it was so fun, and it was very funny. Like it was.
Yeah.
It was
And then
just a-
Sean Forrester did like
Sean
a
Forrester
handspring.
loved
and
it. Yeah, he was probably the best dancer out there.
Aaron, and was it Sean as well that tried
Yeah,
to do
did
the worm? So
It was pretty funny. DJ
Yeah.
Barbie. I feel like we got it. I don't know how we're gonna beat that Christmas party.
yeah, we're gonna have to be creative.
Yeah, it was so good. And just like we had prizes for everyone, that was pretty cool. Like everyone got medals, and all the winners of the Soul Rebel Games like had ribbons. Although I was very disappointed that Gav, well, not disappointed in Gav, but disappointing in everybody else. Gav was the only one who brought his medal to the.
Oh
the
yeah,
evening.
yeah.
I literally told everybody as I was giving them a ribbon, you better wear it, wear your medal, and nobody did. They were.
Yeah,
Maybe
they're too embarrassed.
they're very comfortable
you know.
in the gym, and then when we go out into the real world, for some reason they were all embarrassed. I don't know why.
But props to Gav for taking
Yeah,
his
shout out to Gav. Gav
coveted medal.
Gav went hard too at that 80s Christmas
Oh, yeah.
concert. He was living on the D floor.
He was loving the band.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think he actually went for us. He just went for them. Anyway, it was good fun. And yeah, I'm excited for next year and just like the year in general, but also seeing what we can do at the Christmas party. We've got to start thinking of themes. I feel like we're using up all the good themes.
And we also had a bunch of members do High Rocks, some repeating it, doing it a second time. I think a couple doing it for the first time, but Stevie J and Mel paired up and did the mixed pairs, and I think they were pretty happy with how they went.
Yeah, I think their time was like an hour 15. They said their goal was like an hour 10 to an hour 15. So they were right on that, but they were stoked with their running paces. They basically held like 4:30 Ks the whole time, that's pretty quick. So they did awesome. And yeah, they've been training so hard. Like everyone in the gym knows how hard they've been training because they're in here like 3 days a week doing massive workouts, like massive.
Yeah.
So yeah, they did really well.
Effort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was cool. It was cool to see them there. And they also went like they went to watch Tia, but they got to stay and watch me. And so they were at like every station, like every time. So
Yeah.
shout out to them for being the best cheer squad.
They're frothing High Rocks.
Yeah, they are.
Stephen, Ewan, Neil, and Sean Forrester were in a relay team as well.
Yeah. So they did good. They I think Neil got them a penalty, a 6-minute penalty.
Oh, really?
So their time was
right.
like 1:10. But Neil, he only did 2 laps of the sled push. And then the judge was like, go, like, you're done.
Right.
But he actually needed to do 4. But the way it works is there's like timing chips. So the timing chip knew
Picked
that
up
he
on
didn't do enough because it was way too short. So he got a 6-minute penalty.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so they did that. Alicia and Trinity did it for the first time, which was awesome. Yeah, they did great. Like, I know it's a fair bit of running for both of them, so they were pretty happy to get through it and tick that goal off. Alicia did the relay last time, so doing the full thing.
And she got second in the
Soul Rebel Games. Yeah, in her division.
Delta division too.
Alicia's been smashing it. Like, she's in here all the time.
She's on fire.
Yeah, and then Brooke and Em also did a pairs in Cox. They did pairs on Saturday, so they did pretty good as well. Like, I know neither of them really trained that much for it, so they were pretty happy to get through it, and I think they enjoyed it as well.
Greg as well,
Yep,
which I think he's done it before.
Yeah,
pretty
he did it
certain,
last year or earlier in the year as solo. He did the solo one, and then this time he did it as a pair.
Yeah.
And then I did it as well on Sunday, and it was fun. It was a lot harder than I thought. I think me and Daisy both were talking about it yesterday that we were a bit naive. We thought that it would be like, whatever, it's just another workout, but like it cooked us. Like, I still feel unwell, to be honest. I don't know if that's from the High Rocks, but
Your end of year. You're well done now.
Yeah.
Roasted.
Man, it was tough though. It was really fun doing it, but it was a cooker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next time, maybe Ben will do it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We'll see.
You have to do it solo.
Maybe one day. But yeah, congratulations to all those people. It's been a huge month. And now we're going to shift into talking about how you guys can all navigate the holiday season, talk about some things maybe you can do like now if you haven't started holidays, and then during, and then maybe some things afterwards when you're coming back into the gym. I'm about to sneeze, so. Do you want to continue?
I don't know. All right. Well, I guess the first thing is if you're going away and you're going away, you feel stressed about not training or something like that. First of all, it's okay to not train. Like, it's December. It's the end of the year. Majority of you guys have been super consistent all year. It's okay to have a few weeks off if that is something that your body needs, your mind needs. It's okay to tell yourself, I'm just going to relax, spend time with your family, your friends, go on holiday, and just don't stress about it. If you do want to train though, and you feel like that is something that you want to do whilst on holidays. You can look ahead and try and see if you can find a gym wherever you're going. Like that's always so fun. I kind of want to go away just so that I can go and like do a class at like random CrossFit gyms. Sounds really fun to me. So like you can just have a look at the location that you're going ahead of time. Reach out to them, ask if they're doing drop-ins, like organize a class. And that way you know that you've got, 1 or 2 sessions that you can go to whilst on holidays. Or if you don't, you're going camping, there's no CrossFit gym, you can like take equipment with you, go for a run, whatever. It just doesn't really matter at this time of year, I gotta say.
I think the key is if you do want to try and stay active, whether that's training or whether that's like doing different activities outdoors, like it is good to have a little bit of a plan around it. It's really easy to go in with good intentions and then it doesn't happen. And like some people are fine with that and others kind of beat themselves up about it. So I think it's always good that if you are going to plan to do stuff, like go for the like minimum, not the maximum. So if you're like, I want to do like 5 days a week, it's like maybe just aim for 2 or 3. And like if you do that or more, awesome. The other thing too is there's so many gyms these days that have like squat racks or kettlebells or rowers, ski ergs, all those sort of things. And like you don't need to go in there and do a full hour session. Like you could just go in there and like row for 20 minutes or just do 5 sets of 5 back squats or
and you can also
whatever it is.
Do like the activity that is there at wherever you're going on holiday. So like go for a hike, go for a walk, go for a bike ride, or like find a rail trail, like go ride along a rail trail. Maybe I'll do that. That sounds really fun. Like there's so many things to do. Like take this time whilst say you have time off work, like utilize it to do something different even. Like it might be nice.
I'd highly encourage that. Like even if you are planning to do some training, go and do these outdoor activities, do recreational stuff, go hit a tennis ball, kick a ball, whatever it is, like play games, have fun, move in different ways.
Maybe find like a pickleball court or something. I want to try some pickleball. We should do that.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is, but everyone likes
it's that new. It's like a small tennis. Like you could do it in here, and it's like a low net.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So you could do that. If you are looking like for gyms too, like Club Lime, they're really good if you're going somewhere, because you can just like buy a casual pass on your phone and then you can use it like when you go away, and they often have like functional fitness stuff in there. So that's a good one to look out for if you're not like stressed about, finding an actual CrossFit gym. Like Club Limes are awesome. But yeah, just remember try not to stress about it, because that'll probably make you feel not very good, as opposed to just, embracing the fact that you're on holidays and taking it in. It's only like two weeks of the whole year. There's 52 weeks in a year? You're allowed to have 2 weeks of rest, right?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm saying this just to tell myself this.
Yeah, you got to listen to your own advice, Hayley.
Anyway, it'll be good fun, and just enjoy the holidays.
Another one would be like, if you're concerned about overindulging, eating too many of the wrong things and drinking and stuff, again, like it's okay. It's like okay to have a little period here where you're eating more of the things that maybe you shouldn't or aren't ideal to eat really consistently. But rather than just trying to say limit that stuff, what I think is actually a better approach is to get on the front foot and be more conscious about your water intake and plan ahead with a few meals so that you're going to be eating some good quality, healthy meals that are enjoyable. Have some snacks and things on hand that aren't just junk food, because, that way you're sort of offsetting the fact that you are going to have some things that are really enjoyable, but not great for you to have in lots of quantities and too regularly. And it's totally fine, like we've been saying, just with your training, being a bit inconsistent, looking a bit different, not being in the gym 3 or 4 days a week. It's all good. Don't beat yourself up about it. Just be okay with it and enjoy it.
Yeah, just focus on the small things and be all right with just enjoying the time. It's not Christmas every day.
Certainly
not. I don't know. What else do we have on here? Some good tips from Ben.
Another one was to actually try and relax, because I think you know, through the holiday period, it can be quite a stressful time. And I know for us, we're just like, let's get through these last like few days
it's, like,
so we can
hectic.
switch off. And, you know, and then people have events on and you got to wrap presents and, you know, like you're packing and all these different things. And it is important too to just like try and actually take some time out, whether that's like completely on your own or whatever it is. It could be like, as we were saying, going for a hike or even just sitting outside. Go lie down. Maybe try meditating or, you know, follow an app or something and just
Or read a
zone
book.
out for a bit. Yeah, go get
Read
a
book,
massage.
do some colouring. That's fun.
Yeah,
You could do that.
Yep.
You could make something like, I don't know, make anything. You can make something with paper mache. That was fun. I did that with my shell. Maybe I'll
you
do more
did.
of that.
more arts and crafts.
Yeah, you could do crafts. Like, there's just so many things that are just, like, life is so busy, and I feel like everybody is busy, that you've got to try and just take advantage of this time to just, like, slow down, do things that you don't usually do, like, because you don't feel like you've got the time to do it. Just, like, have a slow morning. Don't set an alarm. I love doing that.
Yeah.
Not that I
And
wake
even
up
if you're
very
like
late anyway.
not going away or having a holiday and you're working through, like I would try and do some of these things as well because I think you'll benefit from them.
Yeah.
Um,
You can have a holiday in your own backyard.
set up a tent, sleep outside for the
Yeah,
night.
that could be, maybe I'll do that too.
Maybe not on like a 40-degree day, but
You could get a little blow-up pool. You could also just go to the pool,
yep,
go to
Definitely.
the beach.
yep,
That's fun.
for sure.
Lots of good things.
If you are hanging around and you're planning to train, then I also think it's good to try and, you know, be a little bit accountable as well. Like if you're booking into classes, make sure that you're turning up. Maybe socialize with other people that are going to be here and, you know, tee up having your training buddy and stuff like that. Because, yeah, if you are around and you're going to take advantage of the classes that are on, don't be that person that like has all these good intentions, books in and doesn't turn up. Because you'll definitely feel better for it by coming in, even if it is a bit challenging and you're feeling less motivated or less in routine than normal.
Yeah.
You're gonna leave here feeling great. So
And this can be like, say you're someone who does like a bit of routine, even though you're on holidays and you're trying to just chill out. Coming here, if you are staying around, like this can be a little bit of a routine because we've got classes on pretty much every day and they're all at the same time. So like you could wake up, have breakfast, come train at 9, 10, see your friends, and then go just do whatever you go and make something with paper mache for the rest of the day. Sounds like
Yeah.
a dream day.
yeah,
Does it not?
Sounds pretty
Ben
good.
might do that.
Yeah, arts and crafts.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I do lots of colouring in these days and drawing,
Yeah, but
but
what about with paper mache? That sounds like a great
sounds
big
like
mess.
a massive mess with a 2.5-year-old. But you never know. Who knows?
Could be cool. And then the last one on here before, not the last thing, but on there is you can spend some time reflecting and resetting. So reflecting on the year that it has been and resetting for the new year and considering some goals for the new year. Like it's always a good time to just sort of like think about what you want to achieve, where you want to go. And yeah, especially within the gym, like you can take this time to decide what you want to do for next year. Like if you want to hit local comps or if you want to focus more on weightlifting or get certain gymnastic moves. It's a good time to think about that, do a bit of research into like different things that you could set as goals.
Yeah, and I think it's always good with goal setting to like have something that, you know, is a bit of a longer term type bigger goal and then come back and like start setting some smaller, shorter term, moderate term goals that are gonna help you get you on your way. Like if you did decide, hey, I'm gonna do a CrossFit comp, it's like, okay, cool, well, what can you start doing now? And that's like, all right, I wanna train 4 days a week consistently. So that's what I'm gonna do now. And then, you know, I'm gonna make sure I'm challenging myself outside my comfort zone once a week or something within the gym. And, you know, come and chat to the coaches too, because we're always here to help and, you know, guide you along those things too. And then you might do like, say, be like, I'm going to do the CrossFit Open because it's a comp, but it's in the gym and it's like kind of, you're going to get used to being judged and stuff and judging. But, you know, then going and doing like a local comp is another step up from that. So, yeah, whatever your goals are, it could be, you know, your body composition that you want to change, and then it's like, let's address some little nutritional things that you can start with now, and yeah, set some activity targets and stuff. And all right, now I'm going to book in a body scan for, you know, 6 weeks or whatever weeks time, and now you've got that a little accountability measure in there. So have a think about those things. It's different for everyone. Could be a fun run.
Could be high rocks.
Yep.
Could be triathlon.
Yep.
Could be.
Lots of different cool stuff out there.
Yeah. And then next thing we're going to look at is how to navigate coming back from the holidays. So obviously, if you have a break and you're out of routine, it can be a little bit tough to come back and get back into routine. But that's okay. You can talk. I don't know.
Yeah, like a lot of people find, you know, once you do break routine and you're feeling a little less conditioned and fit because you've had a break and you've probably been eating a bit more than normal and all those good things. But it's normal to feel like a little bit daunted by coming back in and getting started and feeling like, oh, it's going to feel harder than it was and I'm going to have dropped off a little bit. And yeah, those things happen to a degree, but like after a couple of weeks of getting back to training regularly, that all starts to train and you start to feel normal, and we've all been there. It's totally normal. What I'd highly encourage you to try and avoid doing is really procrastinating on this.
Yeah.
Just book your class in. If you start thinking about it, just go and grab your shoes, put your shorts on, get your gear ready, grab banana, jump in the car and drive to the gym. Because once you're here, you'll be fine, you'll feel good, and it only takes pushing through that mental hurdle, that challenge that we kind of create for ourselves. You do that a few times and then you're past it and then you're good, and it's just a snowball effect, and you can start just moving forward again and getting after some new goals, and
be easy on yourself on those first few weeks when it comes to training. Like, make sure you show up, but then in the gym, like the first 1 or 2 sessions back, just like, it's okay if you do something a little bit lighter. You just take it easy, an easy way back in, so that you can keep coming back. Then, like, you can come back the next day and start to build that routine in, rather than, you know, having 2 weeks off, coming in, thrashing yourself, having to take 3 days off rest because you're just like absolutely cooked. Like, just easiest way back in, it'll all come back very quickly. You just have to be smart about it, and don't like expect to come in and, you know, or like you don't want to get in your head about like having 2 weeks off and then coming in and not being able to do something as perfectly as you were doing it before. Like, it's okay. You just have to, be kind to yourself, and it'll come back.
Yeah.
Your fitness will come back, strength, everything.
You'll be just fine.
Yeah.
So, you know, the other thing too is communicate. Come and chat to your coach. Like, come in early and be like, hey, look, I haven't trained for 3 weeks. I'm a little bit worried about today's session. And like, we'll just adjust it down, go, cool, let's drop some reps here or change this movement, shorten it, whatever it is, make it that little bit more easy on you to just get in and get moving, which is the main thing. And on top of that, if you have been looking at setting certain goals and things, like, feel free to email us and let us know what you're planning, because, you know, we all communicate a lot as coaches. We get together, we talk about all our members, where they're at, what they're wanting to achieve, and that just means that we can do a little bit better job when you are, and helping you navigate that and get you on track and get you where you need to be. So yeah, don't be afraid, don't be shy to reach out. We're here to help. We're looking forward to a massive 2025 for all of you. We hope that everyone has a fantastic Christmas, New Year's, enjoy your break.
Hey, we're not done yet. We've got to talk about what we're doing over the break.
Go for it.
Well, we've got to have a proper conversation.
Go for it.
What are you doing over the break, Ben? I'm sure people want to know. Tell us.
Well, I'm working sporadically over the break. I don't have a massive 2-3 weeks off, but I've got about 5 or 6 days in Bright with the family and some family friends with kids similar ages. So we'll be doing that. Hopefully get to the river and get on the bikes, hopefully get a break from the family and go play golf once or twice.
Nice.
But yeah, it's going to be good family, fun activities in Bright, which I do love been in Brighton. It's a busy time of year there, but
Yeah.
it's beautiful out there.
Nice. Just
Yeah.
be out of Melbourne.
And what are you getting up to, Hayley?
I don't know yet. I might just chill out. Like I've got a fair bit of time off, which is good. So go to Warragul, spend time with my family, try and do a bit of training. I don't know yet, but I'm just
Bit of
looking
paper
forward.
mache.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll make some more paper mache and just stick it.
Make a big
on the wall.
pinata for us to come and
Okay.
we'll break it in the new year.
Well, like a 2025 pinata.
Yeah.
I could probably do that. Maybe I'll do that. I might hopefully spend lots of time outside. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just looking forward to just not doing much.
Not having a set schedule for a couple of weeks.
Just chilling out and having
Yeah.
more time. Like I feel like we're so busy. Like there's, wake up early, just flat out until you come to the gym. I get home late, go straight to bed. Like I'm just excited to just have more time. So that'll be good. And I've got more questions. What are you most looking forward to in 2025?
Well, at this stage, I'm going to Tasmania in early Feb for
Yep,
the
that's
Red
fine.
Bull Hardline, which is a big downhill mountain bike race. So I've got 2 or 3 days down there for that with some friends, which will be really cool. Got Grace's 3rd birthday, which will be cool. She told me she wants to do a dress up.
Oh, nice.
I think she was
Barbie, bring Barbie back
yeah,
out.
she keeps going, Dad, you're funny, dressing up as my Barbie. And so I'm like, do you want a dress up party? She's like, yes.
That's so fun.
And I'm like, oh, and what other stuff do you want there? And she's like, a cake. And I'm like, what sort of cake? A raspberry cake.
Does she want a pinata? I'll make it.
Yeah, she could smash a pinata in, I reckon. Definitely.
That'd be fun.
But yeah, anyway, getting sidetracked. Looking forward to her birthday, Harry's 1st birthday.
We're looking really far in advance.
Yeah, just I'm like, I don't know what else I've got. I mean, look, the CrossFit Open is always good.
Just looking forward to.
What
coming up
about
with
you,
things.
Hayley?
I don't know, to be honest. I don't know what I'm looking forward to. Looking forward to just seeing what the year holds, I guess. I don't know.
Open-minded.
Yeah, I'm just nice fresh year is always nice. I'm looking forward to some more good weather for the first few months. I don't
Cool.
know. Okay, my last question. I don't want to be asked these questions back. I didn't prepare. There's rapid fire for you.
I'm unprepared
What
too.
was your highlight of 2024? There you go.
Highlight?
Or you can come up with like 3.
Well, definitely having Harry was the big highlight.
Yep.
That's like personal, I guess. From a gym perspective, the highlight would have been seeing you go to semi-finals and compete there. That was definitely like from a, I guess like a coaching perspective, that was a big one. Tessa competing in an international weightlifting competition was pretty cool. Being on the Australian team, they were like coaching from that side of it. But it's been a really good, fun year in the gym overall. Like we've got such a good group, good mixture of people too, achieving lots of different stuff. Like there's been a lot of fun overall in the gym. It's hard to pinpoint any one thing, but they're probably my highlights. What about yourself?
My highlights, definitely Torian and Down Under. Both of those were really, really fun. And just getting to experience that for the first time. And yeah, just, I don't know. There were lots of highlights, I'd say. Like, yeah, those 2 are definitely the biggest ones. But then also there's just like, I think one of my highlights from last year was honestly like this time last year. Like that was a good time. Just like training and lots of training, good weather. I think that's what I'm probably most looking forward to in 2025 is going to the beach, like sitting on the beach, getting in the water. It's like in the next week. That's still 2024.
Yeah.
No, actually, I did just think of what I am looking forward to at the moment is hopefully going to New Zealand in 2025. That's probably what I'm most looking forward to at the moment, just because it's kind of hard to look beyond that. Like that's in Feb, so that should be fun. I don't know. It's hard to do this on the top of your head. I should have been prepared if I was. I mean, I only decided I was going to ask Ben about 5 minutes ago. Yeah. Any more questions? Rapid fire?
No, I think I'm good. I think we've...
Okay, fine. Whatever. Well, there you go, guys. Thanks for listening. Ben doesn't want to come up with any more questions.
Yeah, I'll go back to where I was, which was just saying Been an awesome year, guys. Been a lot of fun. Look forward to 2025, seeing you all absolutely smash it. And yeah, I think that's it. Podcast for 2024 out.
Yeah, hopefully the next one, I was thinking, and sorry, Ben, but I'm going to interview Riss, the heart of our lion. Yep. So
Yeah,
I
that's
got
a
to
good one.
organise a time with Riss. I think she'd be an awesome interview, and yeah, she got the Heart of the Lion award this year. So hopefully that will be our next one. We'll just have to see what she's doing over the next few weeks.
How's your hand going there and your
It's good. This
little
is my-
trumpet you've made?
Yeah. It's for the new year. And I'm looking forward to having people dress up on Christmas Eve. You better do that, people. Christmas t-shirts. Get them out.
Thanks, guys.
Bye. You're too much in the training brief zone when you do this.